Hyundai's Ioniq 5 is quite simply a phenomenally good SUV. A great drive, practical, and thoroughly well considered. And with 3-year-old examples going for just £22,000 now, here's everything you need to know before buying one. The Ioniq 5 comes in 4 specifications, and the main features of each are on the screen now, if you'd like to pause the video. I've been testing the Ultimate model with optional Tech Pack. The Ioniq 5 is a very satisfying car to drive. The seats are comfortable and supported with lumbar support as standard. The steering wheel is nicely padded and is a good size. There's lots of space for your left foot, so no cramp or discomfort on long journeys. The ride is class leading, not too soft and bouncy or too hard, just comfortable when cruising and dynamic when you need it to be. The brake and accelerator pedal weight and feel is perfection, nicely weighted and linear in response, but not too stiff. Whilst the flush door handles look good and are probably good at reducing drag, they are one of the few weak points of the car. They just make opening the door harder than it needs to be. It's not too bad if it's just you, but if you have children or are carrying something, they are very frustrating to use. I'd personally only buy this car with the auto door handle option, which pops them out when you approach, which makes them almost as good as a traditional handle. This is only available though in the Tech Pack or NAMSAM models. You've the option of a 58 or 77.4 kilowatt battery pack. My real world testing in summer gave an efficiency of 3.6 kilowatts per miles, so a range of 198 and 266 miles respectively. From testing other EVs, I'd expect the range in winter to fall as low as 2 kilowatt per mile. There's no wireless CarPlay, and the USB ports in the center console are for power only, so you have to plug your phone in down here. Not a showstopper, just annoying in an otherwise very well thought out cabin. The touchscreen is excellent, very sharp, fast and easy to use. There's also a nice soft touch pad to support your hand, so it's easy to hit the right buttons when driving. Unlike some other EVs, Hyundai's one-pedal driving mode, the iPedal, works great. You can easily do a journey using only regen to stop you and barely touch the brakes. There's a choice of a rear-wheel drive single motor or all-wheel drive dual motor car. The stats for each option are on the screen now. This car's exterior colour is Gravity Gold Matte, but you can also have the car in such exotic colours such as Mystic Olive Green, Lucid Blue Pearl or Cyber Grey. The Hyundai Blue Link can control the car remotely, such as heat the car, side mirrors and steering wheel. Unfortunately, it's only free for the first 3 years now, then it's a paid subscription. There's a front boot for a cheeky bit of extra storage. It has a big boot. Here's a buggy for scale. There's a vehicle to load port under the rear seats, so you can power your normal home appliances from the car's battery. It can supply up to 3.6 kilowatts of power. It has the usual driver aids such as smart cruise control and auto steer. As now required by law, lane assist is on by default when you start the car. Luckily, there's a button on the steering wheel to turn it off quickly. Each Ioniq 5 comes with Hyundai's 5-year unlimited mileage warranty and 8-year 100,000 mile battery warranty, which covers repairs needed to return the battery capacity to at least 70% of the original capacity. The car supports ultra rapid charging of up to 350 kilowatts, so it could fully charge the battery in about 15 minutes. There's no rear wiper, so the glass gets dirty. Also, no cover on the charge port, so I do worry about water ingress. The rear seats can slide forward for an extra bit of boot space. One small niggle, rather than the gear selector being to your left like normal, it's on the steering binnacle to your right. 2 issues here for me. The steering wheel is in the way, so you have to lean over to see what gear you want. And it just feels unnatural to take your right hand off the wheel to use it when you're used to changing gear with your left hand. So, to sum up then, whilst there are a few very small niggles that stop it being perfect, the Ioniq 5 is a truly impressive car, both to look at and to drive. Personally, I'd only buy the larger 77 kilowatt model, as it just gives a bit more flexibility, especially in the colder months, and I'd need to go for the optional Tech Pack so that you get the pop-out handles.